Away from Turkana now, the tourism industry is well into its peak season. Tourism stakeholders of award-winning tourist destination of Watamu have nothing to smile about as tourists trickle in at alarming low numbers. This is now forcing many local small and big business owners alike to close shop. KTN's Trickle brings us more details on what ails the tropical paradise of Watamu.
From pristine beaches, untouched coral reefs, warm inviting climate to international standard five-star hotels, Watamu has it all. So what ails this tropical paradise?
When we talk about tourism here on the coastline, not only for us but for everybody in general, the tourism industry, it's passing through a period of crisis, absolutely, especially if we compare it to a few years ago, where Kenya was so appealing to European tourists and charters were landing regularly in Mombasa airport, and everybody basically was satisfied and happy.
Things are indeed thick for the island of Watamu, an island that was voted to have some of the world's best beaches. Tourist numbers have dwindled over the years, forcing many hotels to cut their losses and close shop. The town's Imperial Bank branch that is depended on many of the business community here was shut down a few months ago, perhaps an indicator of local economic slumber.
The tourism is affected by, I think, Al-Shabaab, and there is at the moment no money in Europe, especially in Italy, crisis, you know, that is the problem. I'm talking about Watamu. Even Watamu, there is a many problem. Like, you know, even a lot of junkies on the road, they disturb a lot of people, so for the future, I don't know, because even now, lately, we've been affected from Imperial Bank. All of businessmen in Watamu, 90%, they have a money lockout in the Imperial Bank. So we hope they open as soon as possible because our business is running out.
While industry stakeholders have made efforts to encourage local tourism, small business owners see little promise of business coming from this. This is because their merchandise is designed to appeal to a foreign eye rather than a local eye.
Zile vitu tunauza ni zile vitu ambazo wanazo kwao manyumbani wengi, ama ni vitu ambavyo vya kitalii. Kwa hivyo Wakenya wenzetu kuja kwao si sana kutusaidia, ingawa tunaomba pia waje, lakini wageni ndio sana tunatarajia.
Nimeanza kuuza hizi vitu tangu 2006. Sasa tangu nianze kazi ilikuwa ni kazi mzuri sana, ile ambayo inaweza kunisaidia na pia inasaidia familia yangu. Lakini kuanzia sasa kazi hii ikaendelea kwenda chini tangu wakati ile ghasia imeanza hii ya Al-Shabaab.
They say most locals would not feel the need to take such mementos from their trips here.
It has been due to Ebola. Ebola has affected severely tourism in Kenya, but especially around the coastline. But once again, because the European media have amplified exponentially the situation. So even though it was this phenomenon of Ebola took place in West Africa, so thousands of kilometers from here, it severely affected negatively the tourism here in Kenya.
While some feel the solution is far beyond their reach, others hope needed interventions shall be made in order to raise Watamu from the ashes of its former glory. The Watamu beaches are one of the best beaches in the world, but clearly the world is not stampeding to this tropical paradise. And the question on many stakeholders right now in the tourism sector is, what is the government going to do to bring this paradise back to its former glory? However, there are many that are still optimistic about how things will turn out as the high season goes along. The Kenyan coast has borne heavy effects from the terror attacks from the Al-Shabaab. Trickle, KTN News, Watamu, Kilifi County.